Today's guest is Tashea at I Am Curly Bay on Instagram. She is a social media brand consultant, and her purpose is to help other entrepreneurs turn their passions into careers. But let's start this off by listening to her description of what she does.
Okay, so I do YouTube and I blog, and somehow that turned into my venture of doing social media marketing. And what I do is I actually host events for bloggers and YouTubers and Instagrammers to get together and be able to build a brand, teach them how to make money off of social media. This year I'm actually hosting one for Instagram. It's going to be pretty lit.
Awesome. Yeah, I checked out your Instagram page at Curly Bay Creative, right?
Yeah, Curly Bay Creative, and I Am Curly Bay.
Yeah, I checked it out and I saw what you were doing. So you started off originally by promoting yourself and just blogging and YouTube, and that turned into helping other people do the same thing?
Yep, pretty much. I started doing this thing called Curly Bay Crushes a Week, where I was just pretty much showcasing people who are doing really good in the community and actually giving back or starting a business venture. And it's just positive people, and it just ended up being a hit. So I just kind of ran with it.
Right, just kind of fell into place. That's awesome. And when you first started, what were some of the mistakes that you made for your own personal channel where trying to grow it and gain an audience, and what were some of the things that worked?
Okay, so let's talk about the mistakes.
Yeah.
The biggest mistake was listening to other people and not listening to my own voice. I was doing things that I knew wasn't where I wanted my brand to go, but I listened just because, for instance, I was being mentored by someone who had over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to be like you. So, I kind of went under his wing and kind of just did whatever he did. Like, oh, you want to do pranks? Let's do pranks. And I really didn't niche down and find an exact niche of where I wanted to be. So pretty much my channel kind of became very messy and all over the place. And once I decided to kind of just dial it back and go back to the beginning, kind of, just start from the beginning.
Right.
It started to grow. Like, yesterday I actually finally hit 800 subs on YouTube.
Oh,
and
congratulations.
Thank you. And honestly, I haven't even been as consistent as I preach, so do as I say. but I finally hit 800, and I was like, dang, like, I didn't even think I was going to make it past 200. So I thought that was pretty cool, and, I get more inquiries in my DMs and my emails, just asking how to grow.
Right. So what is your YouTube channel about? What'd you start? Was it just kind of vlogging and your own personal thing, or was it already had like a business purpose to it?
So in the beginning, I really had no clue. It really was supposed to just be about hair, hence Curly Bee. So it was supposed to be about hair because about 6 years ago, I completely shaved my head. It was permed, and I completely shaved it and started over doing the natural hair journey. So I just wanted to get people onto my journey, like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I don't really have much of a direction. But it took me losing myself in other people's opinions for me to be able to find myself and knowing what I was willing to do and what I wasn't willing to do and what I was willing to accept and not willing to accept. So it just kind of worked out in that way for me.
Right. Yeah, I see that a lot too. And like you were mentioning earlier with the mistakes that people made, and I'm guilty of this too. We tend to try to mimic what we see is working rather than doing our own thing. And what I've always heard, I want to get your opinion on this and see if you think it's true. It's a lot easier to be first than to try to do what somebody else is doing and do it better than them. So if there's already a lot of people doing pranks, it's probably a lot easier to just do something completely different that's unique to you rather than to try to do pranks better than them.
Well, I would just say authenticity is key, So, I'm not going to say not to do pranks or whatever, but, just find yourself. So maybe you may have something different that may, that's not out there, but I wouldn't try to actually copy what someone else is doing.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like if pranks is something that you want to do, that's fine. Just make sure you do your own style of pranks.
Yeah, like don't try to bite off of someone else. But I mean, on the other hand, I also say don't try to reinvent the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's working, follow someone else's model, but not someone else's style. If that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. I get what you're saying. So, what are some of the tips that you found and that you share with the people who reach out to you for help that universally work, regardless of what your content is or your purpose of your social media channel? What are some abstract ideas that anyone can apply?
So one, find a niche. That's the first thing. Like, you need to find out what your brand is, what you represent. Because if you can't articulate what you do in a couple sentences, then people are going to be super lost. Like, if you don't know who you are, then how you expect other people to know who you are and be able to follow you and understand what you're trying to do. Two, I would say be very transparent. Consistency is great, but transparency is even better. And I found that that's how I gained many of my followers as well, is just being honest. When I couldn't upload a video, at least I was, using all of my platforms like Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, because someone may not be following you on Instagram and, they're kind of looking up for YouTube, and it's just kind of like, okay, so what's going on? So, you kind of want to reach out on all levels and just kind of, just let them know, like, hey, this is what's happening. I'm not neglecting you. So they'll know to follow you, on other avenues. So if they can't follow you on YouTube, or if you're not posting on YouTube, then they'll be able to find you on Snapchat or Instagram or wherever. And quality over quantity.
Okay.
And it sounds like a no-brainer, but I see so many people, a lot of my clients that I work with, I notice that they feel like they have to post, they have this pressure of posting every day or posting 3 times a day, and then they put out really crappy quality, and it makes their feed, or it makes their, or whatever they're doing, whatever platform they're using, it makes them look really messy and inconsistent, and it loses a lot of their followers. So once you keep that consistency of quality, then that works out even better. See, I don't even post every day, and I've actually grown my Instagram from, I want to say 1,000 followers to 5,700.
How long did that take you?
About 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
That's with me actually applying what I teach my clients to do.
Right.
Well, yeah, so before, I was just kind of laid back. Right now, I'm pretty laid back. And, okay, so I have a little hack. So I told you I have my event coming up. So if this comes out before my event, you guys need to buy tickets.
We'll make sure. Do you want to go ahead and tell us when your event is and all the details about that before you answer this question?
Yeah, sure. It's July 7th at the Downtown Citrus Club. It's pretty cool. You're going to have a 3-course meal. You're going to have giveaways. I'm actually doing a raffle for a ring light. So that's pretty cool. And we're also going to have 5 speakers who are experts on Instagram. They're killing it. And I definitely cannot wait to see everybody there. It's a great networking event for anyone who's trying to build a brand or just trying to grow their business or whatever they're trying to use Instagram for. It's definitely a great place to be, so they'll be able to meet like-minded content creators. And also, this year we're actually having vendors. So it's going to have a little mini pop-up shop as well, which is going to work as well as I don't even know how to explain it, but a networking opportunity for them as well, because they make
collaboration opportunity.
Yeah, brand deals,
right?
Sponsorships. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to see everybody at my event, and hopefully they can grow from this event. Last year I had Kenzie Cooper, and she was at 10,000 when she came to my event, and now she's at 65,000.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
That was just 1 year.
amazing. So if you guys not following her, follow her. She is so dope.
And where can you get the tickets at again?
At Eventbrite. If you follow me on I am Curly Bay or Curly Bay Creative, the link is in the bio.
Okay. Yeah, I'll also put that down in the description of this episode once it's up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I forgot what the question was
Yes,
before.
you had some secret little hack that you were applying in the last 6 weeks that exploded your following.
Yeah. So I follow Gary Vee, and
I love
feel
him.
like exactly.
Yeah.
If you are a content creator, or if you are trying to build a brand, or into entrepreneurship, or whatever, if you're just trying to just make it, you guys need to follow him. I follow his 180 rule, 100%. And when I do that for a week straight, it works. So I did that for 6 weeks straight. I'm actually trying to do a video on that, but I did it for 6 weeks straight, and I grew like well over 4,000 followers. So the 180 rule is you take 9 hashtags in your niche or your field, and you go ahead and you like and comment under 9 posts, the 9 top posts in each one. So every time you like and leave your 2 cents, so it's called leaving your 2 cents, and you do that for 9 different hashtags. So by the time you finish doing that, that's 9 times 9 times the 2 cents. That would be 180. So $1.80. And
Right.
that actually helped me grow. And I don't believe in the follow and unfollow, because then your following wouldn't be authentic. But if you're actually engaging with other Instagram pages and actually leaving valuable comments on their posts, they'll do the same in return and probably follow you back if you have quality content, which ties back into some of the top generic tips that I offered.
Yeah, I heard about this strategy. I just haven't applied it yet, but I'm actually glad to hear that it works. I got to actually test it out for myself now.
Yep, it does work, I promise.
Wow. So are you planning on continuing to do it, or are you just going to do it like in little 6-week sprees here and there?
I'll do it whenever I have time. Right now, I'm really just kind of like pushing it for this event and just making sure that it has the same consistency as last year and even better. So.
Now, what were you doing before all this took off for you?
That's so funny. Well, right now I go to UCF. I graduate in December. But honestly, I've done it all. Like, I've been in the military. I'm a veteran.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Then I kind of just was trying to figure out life. And I moved to Florida to just do whatever. So I was working a job I hated. I was working at, I don't know if I should say it, but okay, I was working at Insta-Loan. I really hated it. I didn't have a life. And I have a kid as well. So I really didn't have a life and never had time to spend with him because I don't have family here. And it's going between school and work, still not being able to afford anything. And, childcare is really expensive. So I really didn't have any help. And one day I just decided I was tired. So I completely quit my job. And I would not tell anybody to do this.
So you quit your job before things were popping off?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just quit it. The mental space that I was at, I couldn't be successful, and I couldn't focus on what I wanted to do with being in such a toxic space. And I would recommend that to anybody. If you're mentally not in the right place, things will never fall through for you. You'll have a very negative attitude towards everything. So I would say change your surroundings to happier surroundings. For me, it was just literally just dropping everything and just leaving, because where I was at just wasn't a good place. And I decided to do internships and volunteer. So literally, I was working for free. I was pretty much just giving back to the community, and then I ended up in Public Allies. and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's
No.
a company under AmeriCorps. And I met a group of great young professionals, and we got put into different nonprofits where we had different jobs. So it's about like 23 of us, and we were just kind of figuring out how nonprofits work, and we had different placements, and that's how I got into the world of servitude. And from servitude, I kind of landed into marketing, and I ended up into the ad PR program at UCF, and that's just how everything started to grow.
So this wasn't something that you know, as a little kid said I wanted to be a social media influencer or something. It's just something that sort of fell into place.
Yeah, it's because I grew up on a small island, and our college literally only had 5 degrees, which was like business administration, business or hospitality, nursing, and whatever else, like something else dumb.
Man, that sucks. Yeah, you didn't have a lot of options.
Yeah, and I hated math, and it all had to do with math, and I hated it. So I dropped out. Like, I just never thought I would have finished college, and I dropped out and joined the military on the whim of it, because I just didn't feel like I was fulfilling my purpose, and I didn't want to just have a BS degree. And I just didn't know what else was out there, so I just kind of explored the world, and I'm glad that I did, because I would have never been able to be in a place where I was actually truly happy if I kind of just followed the path that everyone else followed.
Right. Well, I mean, it worked out great for you.
Yeah. Luckily, it worked out for me. But,
well, okay. Based on that luck, then I have a question for you. I want your honest opinion on it. Everyone, you know, has a dream or something that they're passionate about, and it would be fantastic if everyone can turn that into a living, right? Do what they love to do, and social media is a great opportunity to do that. The internet, you know, take whatever it is that you love, and you can do it on there. Even something that maybe wasn't considered a legitimate job in the past now can be. You know, just even vlogging and filming your life. But do you think everybody can do it? You know, just like not everybody can be a, you know, mathematician. Some people it's just not in them to be a mathematician. Do you think everybody has it in them to be a social media creator, or just some people that just doesn't fit them and they wouldn't be good at it?
No, there's some people, I honestly, I feel like you can do anything you put your mind to, but if it's not your passion, it's not your passion. You wouldn't be able to have the capacity. Like, you may know how to do things, but it's like if your heart's not there, you're going to drop the ball on almost every project that's given to you.
Right.
You know, or you're going to hate. You know, you have to have a certain discipline to be able to do social media management. And you definitely going to have to be okay with not being comfortable, especially in entrepreneurship. That's just, you know, just entrepreneurship, period. You know, you're going to have to know how to think outside of the box, and you're just always going to have to keep up with the trends. And if you're not one to be interested in that type of stuff, because I know when I talk to my friends about this type of stuff, it's like they want to do it, they think it's cool, they're like, oh my gosh, you get to travel or you do all of this stuff, and they think that, you know, that's something that they want to do, and they try to quit their job. It's not going to be a happy story. But for me, it's just like, just with me having to learn things every day, it just, you know, it's exciting. You know, it's always like, okay, what's next? There's something always changing. But then there's some people, you know, they just don't have to drive, and that's okay. They have to drive for something else. But that's why we're made differently, you know. But I feel like if it's a passion of yours, then go for it. I always say to try, but if you don't have the passion for it, I would just say, you know, go after what you're passionate about. Like if it's accounting, then by all means, go for accounting. I sure as heck won't be going for that job.
I hear you. Me either. All right, last question, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Let's say somebody, you know, they have a passion, something that they really enjoy doing, whether it's fitness, whether it's cutting hair, whether it's traveling, right? Anything. And they don't know where to start with social media. What do you recommend? Do you recommend a specific certain platform that they start on, or is there a way to find out which one is for them to start on, or do they just take them all on at the same time?
I would say you have to know your audience and you have to know who you're targeting, and that's the biggest thing a lot of people miss. It's not just putting yourself out there, but just knowing who you're speaking to. And if you're speaking to everybody, and I tell this to everyone, if you're speaking to everyone, then you're speaking to no one. So I would say really do your research and be like, okay, so who do I relate to, and who do I want to speak to, and who's actually listening to me. So if it's like a younger crowd, you're gonna want to target like Snapchat and Instagram. But I think Snapchat is like dying. Really, Snapchat is dying. I use it only for the filters. I don't even and literally like my engagement was really high on Snapchat.
That's interesting because I know Gary Vee was a big promoter of Snapchat. Did he change his opinion on that?
He's an investor in Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
But Snapchat stocks has been going down rapidly, and it has not been going. It's not been looking good for Snapchat. It's pretty much dying out as far as monetary wise goes. So there's some people that still use it, but it's not as popular as it used to be. So it's kind of becoming the next Twitter.
Right. Yeah. Is there anything that you see that's coming up, like on the new, that people should pay attention to that might explode? Or?
I'm so glad that you're asking that. One, I think Twitter is bringing back not bringing back, but putting in the editing tool. So now you can edit your statuses, and I think that's one thing that people were, they were really like upset about. It's just like, Twitter's been around for so long, and you still can't edit your, so if you make a typo, you couldn't edit your status. That's playing out. Also, Instagram is playing around with the idea. I don't even know if I should share this, but Instagram is playing around with the idea to bring out 60-minute videos.
How long?
60-minute videos. So
wow.
They're trying to compete with YouTube, and Facebook is trying to compete with YouTube as well, with the new movie series, the TV series that they have coming out.
Right, but I don't think anyone can post on that, though, with the Facebook one. I think that's more just for, like, professional type videos. You have to be approved by them.
No, you can actually,
for the TV series.
As long as you have, like, quality, there's a certain standard that you have to do, but you don't have to be, like, professional.
Right.
You have to be high up there. Like, as long as you have a fan page.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say go for it, because that is something ideal. I really believe, I'm a firm believer of using all platforms, but if you're just starting out, I wouldn't get overwhelmed in doing
too many. Right. Find what's best for your audience.
But on the contrary, I would say get all the platforms, but just secure your name. But don't focus on all of them at the same time. Just kind of just focus on one. Build your brand so you don't get overwhelmed. And then as you get comfortable, then you kind of like move up and start. But I would secure the name on all platforms. Like when I first started, I started off as the official Curly Bay, and then I tried to do it on Twitter, and then I bought my blog name as the official Curly Bay, and then I did my Snapchat name, but my Snapchat couldn't change, so it's still like my old name, like forever_shine, which sucks because now it's not. So then I had to get a new Snapchat that said I am Curly Bay, and a Twitter that says I am Curly Bay. And at one point, everything was just all over the place. It wasn't the same name. So I would say to get all the same name, and whenever you're ready to use the platform, nobody else uses it. So
okay,
I'm noticing a lot more Curly Bays are popping up now. Okay, I'm watching.
All right, I'll make sure to post down both of your pages so they follow the real Curly Bay and not these other fake ones popping up.
Right.
All right. Was there anything else that you wanted to go over, or was that it for today?
Are you going to be at my event?
Yeah, when is it? July 7th?
It is July 7th.
As if I'm in Orlando, absolutely. because I'm not sure what day I'll be coming back to Orlando. Right now I'm in West Palm.
Oh crap.
But do you have how many do you have coming up? Just one a year?
Yeah, I just do it annually, and on my fourth one, I think I am going to tour. So that's why I've been doing a little like traveling and stuff, just checking out venues and whatnot,
Mm.
and meeting with influencers because I'm trying to do it as big as IMAX and BlogCon. And keep on the lookout for Florida BlogCon as well. The lady who runs that, she'll actually be at my event.
Yeah, I definitely if I'm in Orlando, I'm definitely gonna go because I already see how many people you have going there, a lot of good people to meet, and etc. So I'm gonna try to make it up there. Awesome.
Any more questions for me?
That's it. Maybe we'll do this again in the future if you're open to it.
Yeah, sure. I have fun.
All right, perfect. Thank you for being a guest, and I'll put all your info in the description below for those who are interested and want to check out your page.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you.